Hi, good morning. I can't hear any digging going on my ear. I don't know what Google's doing to me now, but the symbol says we are live. So welcome to another Costa Women Hangout. Here with me, Fiona. And I have a very interesting guest on the other camera I'm going to introduce to you. It's a huge subject. We are not going to limit it to just this one hangout. I'm going to give you a heads up now. We're going to talk to Tracy in just a minute, and then there will be more hangouts to follow. But I'll tell you more about that at the time, because we have just spent nearly an hour talking off camera. This is how big this subject is, and I really want you to listen to. Oh yeah, I know you all listen. Don't get me wrong, but this is just huge. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to Tracey-Leigh. You are now on camera, Tracy. Good morning. Well, it's good afternoon now. We started talking this morning. It's now good afternoon.
Unbelievable.
Now, this is had a glass of wine. I know. God, I started to make a coffee an hour ago, and I still haven't got it right. So this is a Costa Women hangout. So we are going to talk primarily initially about the Costa Women, but of course it's always an opportunity for ladies to tell us what they're doing here in Spain, why they came here, and what the big picture is for you now. But tell me, first of all, you moved over, you've been here in Spain on and off for like 30 years, but you met up with people in and around Costa Women and met with Ali a couple of years ago, so you are a Costa Woman. Tell me what that's meant to you, like finding Costa Women.
Well, finding Ali Meehan 3 years ago was just totally amazing. She's so innovative, and I was actually doing something completely different. I was into beauty salons and stuff like that, and putting on network lunches. So that's really what drew me to her, because she was starting to do all these network lunches up and down the coast, and I felt that I would really like to go and be part of that. And I think it's great that a load of women get together and they can do this. I mean, God, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's still quite empowering. I think we scare men, though, to be fair, but that's fine.
Yes,
they need to be scared. So you're an entrepreneur, as it were. You're an entrepreneur. You've been doing had your own businesses and things like that, and now you have recently launched this huge project that I didn't know anything about. Tell us the name of it and when it first got started.
Okay, it's Childline Andalusia. Okay, so it's based around the NSPCC Childline UK model, and I've basically brought it to Spain, and we're starting off with a 2-year interim project, just a project to test the water, see how we go through Andalusia, and then hopefully roll out throughout Spain. And it's a helpline to provide children with a point of contact if they're facing any challenging issues or suffering any trauma, or just need to actually talk to somebody and have them listen without judging, anonymously, confidentially, with qualified counsellors. Okay,
cool. Now, growing up has its issues at the best of times, but I guess if you're in a different country, it has a whole new set of challenges. Is that something that you're also then helping, I guess?
Absolutely. You have you have people that arrive in Spain and they have a fabulous idea, the dream. And maybe they haven't realised that there isn't particularly a support system if there's any, if anyone's suffering any trauma, or I mean, it could be as simple as like, not as simple, but what am I talking about? It could be some issues, it could be behavioural issues, you know, whatever it is, they need support, and it's not really given. It's not the done thing in the schools in Spain, but you know, I come from New Zealand originally, and we have a great support system within the schools, outside of the schools, that you can, you know, whatever your problem is, you could get hold of somebody and talk to them about it. And of course, that's just not available, and I don't think people realise to the extent of it as well. So yeah, it was just a matter of getting some community support behind me, building up a team, and getting a helpline put in place that's firstly and foremostly English speaking as well. This will be the first English speaking children's helpline in Spain.
But you are having multilingual support though, isn't it? It's
absolutely
something.
As we develop, we've got translators already. We've got we're looking for more multilingual counsellors. You know, I'd love to get some Spanish English speakers on board. You know, that would be fantastic, because this Childline is going to be available to all children. Not, you know, you couldn't turn a child away, could you? And that's what we want to do. We want to, you know, put something in place that it's available to absolutely every child that needs it.
Now, what you were telling me before there, that this is generally something that is lacking, like you said, support or pastoral care for children in schools of all nationalities, and it maybe isn't even part of the sort of fundamental steps in the Spanish system. So this isn't a case of us against them. It's very much a you know, you're welcoming and support for all children throughout Andalusia, which I didn't realise there was nothing like it that exists already, and that you're actually pioneering this, you know, based on the working models that you obviously see around the world already.
Yeah, I'm just a glue. I'm just putting all these wonderful people in place that really know what they're doing. You know, that it needed that to happen, and yeah, we're really proud of what we've done so far. We've launched our website for the kids on the December last year, and that provides an email contact. So the first thing that we've done is and put in motion is build the website, put the email contact in, so any child at the moment, but we need to get the word out, obviously.
So basically, we could like post the email address, or for example on Facebook, or we could encourage our local schools to have it, so that if a child does have a concern about anything, they can email, and at least they've got somebody there that's could listen to them, and you'll contact them. Yeah, that's right. So
yes,
they can do an email and you'll contact them.
Yeah, if they want to send us their phone number, we can ring them back. If they don't particularly want to do that, we can write to them. Everything's encrypted as soon as it goes. We've got on the website as well, we're developing the website, so we've got the hide the page. So we're trying to keep it very, very much, you know, a safe and secure place for them to go to. Yeah. Sorry, I've lost my thought.
Okay. Now, listen, I mean, we can't sort of be specific, but we've, just to give people an idea that there are, like you say, you don't want to belittle any issue that has occurred, you know, like you can't really call them a small problem or a big problem, but it would be things like if a non-Spanish speaking child had encountered an unfortunate incident with some adults, they didn't have anyone to turn to, you could be the people to turn to. If the family support around them was in trouble with the police, the children don't have any support at the moment, and you would be there to support them. So those sound like harsh circumstances, but I'm sure there are other like smaller issues that you can, like I say, not really take it away, you know, concerns.
Sorry, it's across the board. I mean, it could be that, you know, they're suffering from acne and they need, you know, some advice. You know, what do I do? Well, we've got people that can help them with that. Then it could be something extreme, like self-harming. And I don't think people realise there's an awful lot of things that go on behind closed doors, you know. And it's these children that we're trying to reach out to, that we'd like to offer support to, as much as we want, you know. If a child is devastated because they've asked another child out, a kid out, a teenager or whatever, and they've said no, they think they're going to die, they're going to, you know, we want to be there for them for that as well. But we are covering very, you know, all the serious issues as well. I mean, unfortunately, we can't keep our blinkers on. There is sexual abuse, there is domestic violence, there's there is self-harming, there is suicidal thoughts, there's all these things that we've got an awful lot of children harbouring at the moment.
And you probably don't realise when you're here as the adult that whereas in the UK system particularly, I mean, that I have experience with, there is a lot of support within the schools. There is, you know, the teachers or counsellors and things like that, but we don't actually, from my experience in Spanish school, I'm not sure that I actually came across it. Do they have counsellors in Spanish schools?
It's very limited, Fiona. I don't want to say that they don't have, but it's very, very limited how they, what they can offer a child, you know. And also, I mean, if you think about it, just touching on one thing, they don't particularly cater for disabled children in schools, in a lot of the schools. We had a particular incident where there was a boy in a wheelchair and the lift was broken. We offered to fundraise. They'd never heard of fundraising to put a lift into the school. This is the state. So it's just limited knowledge and lack of education, really. And, you know, people lobbied for years to get ramps put in for wheelchairs, door openings, things like that. Okay, so that's where we're kind of starting at.
Okay, right. Okay, cool. Well, listen, now we just got a couple more minutes left. Tell me about the big fundraising event that you have coming up on the 21st of May.
Yeah, this is exciting for us because this is our first presentation, and courtesy of John Peach at the beautiful hotel in Mijas, the Temisa Golf, he's hosting the event for us. So it gives us a chance to just present ourselves, our team, introduce ourselves to people. If there's anybody that would like to come along and really, you know, we're thinking of sponsorship or, you know, putting their money to a good cause, this is the one for sure. You know, we need a lot of help on this. It's not going to go away. You know, it's launched, it's getting stronger, it's gaining momentum, but we need the community support behind us. So the hotel is offering us a little bit of a platform in order to present Childline Andalusia and our team. And it's going to be fantastic because it's going to be Carver on arrival.
I like Carver. I'm in. You said the magic word there, Carver.
Carver all day, every day for me. Thank you. Yes, lovely. Okay, Carver on arrival. Then we'll have a short presentation from us, and we've got auction, raffle, and the New Jersey boys. I'm just absolutely dying to go and see.
Now they're very popular down on the coast, aren't they? So that should draw the crowds in for you, if nothing else.
Well, we hope so. We're really crossing our fingers. We'd really like to make this a great event, and just to start us off with our fundraising for the phone lines, basically. This is our first sort of major event. We've reached, so, you know, this is going to go a long way to help us get in there. Could I just touch on that we're also developing a school education team. We're going to deliver our presentation to the schools about coping strategies with child protection strategies, and that will be for students and teachers. Okay, so and what we need to do is just get into the schools, make them raise the awareness online of our website, and that will be an initial thing. We're hoping to get that started within the next couple of months. Okay, so cool. Any schools that would like to welcome us to, you know, join us on this. What is it we're doing?
Journey.
Our journey. Yes, that's a great way. Right. Anybody that wants to join us on our journey with that is absolutely welcome. Please don't hesitate to email us. I know there's a lot of international schools out there, and with the help from them, this could really, really help spread the word.
And support a lot of children as well.
Yes, for sure.
Listen, Tracy, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. And like I said, I'm going to try and do some more hangouts with you in the coming weeks to help promote the event. And you
Fantastic.
can explain in more detail some of the fundamentals that you've been sharing with me prior to us coming on live here. But I know it's a very huge topic and some of the items are very difficult to discuss. But we'll see what we can do over the coming weeks to help spread the word on this. And keep up the good work. It's we'll get all the links to go.
Volunteers. Desperate.
Okay, well, we'll get all the links to everything, all your contact details, and put them in underneath the video. And it's going to go out to all the Costa women there. So, we'll be there to support you on the 21st. So, thank you very much.
Oh, fabulous. Really nice to have met you finally.
Yeah, we conquered the technology, you're here, and that's that. So, speak to you very, very soon.
Thanks, Fiona.
Bye.
Bye.